hello, peace and shalom, family. This is Brother Eric. Hey, it's a beautiful Saturday morning, live from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm away to go keep a Sabbath study with some friends, and I just want to say hello and just share some information with you. Many times through the annals of history, many times black people have not gotten due credit for some things that they actually have done, and I just want to kind of share some information with you all. You can do your research and see for yourself some of the people out there that have done great things. Some people are known a lot more than others, but I want to kind of share some things that maybe some people may not be as aware of. So first of all, I'm going to start with this one guy named Elijah McCoy. That's Elijah McCoy. He was born in 1844 and he lived till 1929. He was an inventor. So Elijah McCoy, as a child, was able to repair any machine. And at the age of 16, with the help of a family friend, he went to Scotland, Edinburgh, Scotland, to complete an apprenticeship in mechanical engineering. So on his return 5 years later, he was actually performing his childhood dream to be a locomotive engineer. Okay, so what he did was, he considered it was a waste of time and money to shut off any locomotive engine and lubricate them by hand. So what Elijah McCoy did was he patented a self-lubricating system in 1872. And railroad administrators soon discovered that it saved money and prevented locomotive problems. So this guy was really making a major impact as far as saving time and money. So in his lifetime, Elijah McCoy received more than 50 patents, mostly for lubricating devices. Okay, so though he also invented an iron-side table and he also invented a lawn sprinkler, his lubricators came to be known as the Real McCoy. So if anybody ever heard that term, the Real McCoy, it's referring to this guy Elijah McCoy. Okay, so that's Elijah McCoy. That's what he did. Great invention. I also have here a woman named Bessie Coleman. That's Bessie Coleman. And Bessie Coleman was an aviator. She lived from 1893 to 1926. Her nickname was Brave Bessie and Nerve Lady. So Bessie Coleman was the first licensed African-American pilot. So because of her desire to enter flight school, she ended up having to train in France because she was denied in the United States because of her race, being a black woman, a black person, and a woman. So she got discriminated on both sides of the fence, from being black and being a woman. So she received her license in 1921 in France, and she received her international pilot's license, or she went to school in 1921 in France and received her international pilot's license a year later. So on returning to the United States, Bessie Coleman established a flight school for blacks, and she performed aviation stunts to raise money for her ventures. She also purchased 3 airplanes and began touring the country. Unfortunately, she was tragically killed in a plane crash on April 30th, 1926. So at one of her flying exhibitions, Bessie Coleman refused to perform unless blacks were allowed to use the same entrance to the show as white people. So that's Bessie Coleman. Great woman, what she did. Another person I have here is Dr. Daniel Hale Williams. He was a surgeon and a medical pioneer. Dr. Daniel Hale Williams lived from 1858 to 1931. So after earning his medical degree at the Chicago Medical College in 1883, Dr. Williams opened a practice on the Chicago South Side. He was barred from, along with other black physicians, from operating at Chicago hospitals. But so what he did was he became determined to establish a hospital that would employ black doctors and train black nurses. You see that? As a result of his efforts, Provident Hospital, a facility for people of all races, opened in 1892 in a 3-story stove heater facility with 12 beds. In 1893, Dr. Williams became the first surgeon to perform successful open heart surgery, suturing the heart and pericardium of a stabbing victim. His patient, James Cornish, recovered fully, and he actually lived another 50 years. You see that? So from 1899 until his death, Dr. Williams served as a professor of clinical surgery at Meharry Medical College in Nashville, Tennessee. See that? So that is your Dr. Daniel Hale Williams. And also he supported the NAACP, and he opened hospitals and training schools for black doctors and nurses. Great work. And I'll just do one more for today. This is a woman named Shirley Chisholm. Shirley Chisholm. Shirley Chisholm lived from 1924 to 2005. Shirley Chisholm was an educator, congresswoman, and an activist. In 1968, Shirley Chisholm became the first black woman to win a seat in the United States House of Representatives. In 1972, Chisholm declared her candidacy for the office of President of the United States. A lot of people may not know that. She was a candidate for the President of the United States, or she declared her candidacy. She was the first black and the first woman to make that bid, an effort described in her book, The Good Fight. See, so she retired from Congress in 1983 and taught at Mount Holyoke College in Massachusetts. Okay, so she continued to speak out on the interests of people that were in the urban areas that were poor. So that is Shirley Chisholm. So I just wanted to present those facts to your family. Hope you all have a great day. Good to do your own research, find out information out there that's been hidden for us for years, and it's a good way to think and everything, to grow as a person. Well, y'all have a great day, okay? Take care. Good seeing everybody. Love, peace, shalom.